Now in the interview segment, Comrade Ayuba Waba talks about the proposed national minimum wage, the rate of unemployment in the country, and the federal government's job creation initiatives. Comrade Ayuba Waba, welcome to Dateline Abuja.
Thank you very much.
Let's begin with your recent encounter in Kaduna with the state government over the sack of some teachers. Your men are back at work. What happened? How did you resolve that impasse?
The fact of the matter is that 36,000 workers, 4,000 or more than 4,000 from the local governments, 8,000 from ministries, departments and agencies, including tertiary institutions, added to the issue of the teachers. So the whole concept is an approach that is mass sack of workers in Kaduna. I don't want us to use the teachers' issue to try to cover up what is going on. On the issue of the teachers, yes, the National Union of Teachers have raised fundamental issues about procedure, about rule of law, and about giving it a human face. The fact of the matter about the teachers' issue is that it's just used as a cover-up to now massacre workers in mass. First is that this issue about issue of competency is something that NLC and even the teachers and even Nigerians want it done. But it must done in a way and manner that is transparent. We are not against reforms. We are only against a process that is faulty. Processes must be transparent. It must follow the rule of law. It must also have a human face because human beings will be affected.
Let's talk about another issue that is of interest to you, the minimum wage. You are a representative of the workers in the federal government's committee to talk about the new minimum wage. Bring us up to speed as to where we are today.
Thank you very much. The minimum wage have become due almost more than 1 year ago because of the fact that when we negotiated the minimum wage, the current 18,000 minimum wage, in 2011, we gave, in that collective agreement, we agreed that after a 5-year cycle, the minimum wage will be reviewed, taking into consideration a lot of factors: inflation, purchasing power parity, and many other factors. And those factors are almost due. You know that when we negotiated the 18,000 minimum wage, it was almost equivalent to $110. Today, what is 18,000? Is a little above $50. So it means the value of 18,000 as of 2011 have been eroded. And therefore, the purchasing power of every wage earner in Nigeria have been affected. This is the reality. And therefore, if we want to fight corruption, we want a decent system, we want workers to have a decent life, we must be able to situate all of this within the context of the fact that a new minimum wage is desirable. We are happy that the committee was inaugurated recently by Mr. President. We have had 2 meetings. It's work in progress. Already a lot of studies have been commissioned. The process is ongoing. What we want to do now, and what we urge government to do, and all other social partners, is how to fast track this process so that the essence of the minimum wage will not be lost. Workers will be able to earn it, and then they will be able to improve on their standard of living. This is the process that we are actually working towards now, that all social partners, both government, employers, and the organized labor must be able to work together assiduously so that we can be able to achieve this within the shortest possible time so that the essence of it can actually be felt by the workers. Importantly, the economy will also feel the impact because it is when you pay workers that these monies are circulated within the system. It is a disposable income. When you pay the worker, he will go and pay his rent. He will go and pay mama put if he need to buy food. He need to go and pay his school fees. So it's the money that keeps the economy moving. And therefore, once you are able to do that, I assure you that the economy will pick up because there will be a lot of buying and selling. And therefore, the economy will be able to do better. You remember when Obama came in, when people were arguing that the economy is not doing well, so you cannot improve. No, that theory had been proven to be wrong. When Obama came in 2008, in the midst of recession, because General Motors were producing, nobody can buy. He said, no, this is the right time to actually empower the workers, empower the middle class. Let them have the purchasing power to be able to purchase. Then the economy can be kickstarted. And that's the time he improved the minimum wage. In the US, it used to be $10 per hour. Now, some states have even improved it to $12 and $15 per hour. So it's minimum. What we are talking also, because there is a wrong impression going on to say that the minimum wage is to make state pay the same salary structure. That is a wrong impression.